Crubby crap. I came in here to work on the quilt. Do you think I can now? No. I got a sleeping cat. That's crazy. Why ain't you gonna let me do that? It's time to put away the sewing machine and the iron. And we're not even going to answer the telephone. We're going to forget about it. And we're going to take our shoes off and we're going to relax. And we're going to sit on the couch or the chair one. And we're going to get ready and drink us some tea and have us a piece of cake because it is time for poor man sewing. Alright, I hope you guys can see it. Right here. Kind of shoot down this way. Alright. So I'm going to work right here to the pin. And now I'm going to take the pin out. Because that's where I put my 3. We got 1, 2, 3. Alright, now I'm going to go a couple more just to be able to have this out of the way. Now, if you notice, I changed and I went to a skinnier one. Now, all my stitches, I'll make them in, pull it, go over, and then pull it up. And that way, they'll all come out even if you do every one of them that way. Alright, now we got back up here. We're going to fold this one over. And right here would be our next one that we're going to use. So we're going to give it a pin. And that way we know. And that's the one that it'll be. And then we'll just pick it right back up. And we go on with it. So see, it really don't matter what size thread or material that you use. It will all come out. You're like, oh no, my feet will feel every bit. Take my word for it. It won't. I thought it would too, but it don't. But as long as I make each stitch the same way, it will all work out. Got that knot right there. And that's what makes it harder. Put that over the knot. Alright, here we got another start on this one. I accidentally deleted a bunch of videos. I didn't want to, but I did. I did it on a quilt, the quilt that I'm working on, and the crazy quilt. I accidentally deleted it too. So, but now I gotta try to make up what I had done. Oh no, I didn't realize that was so thin. Alright, let's see what we can do about fixing that. Let's go down. I'm going to cut that right there. That's too thin for me. Alright. Now, this is the way I want to do it. Let's see, we're going to go right on ahead and do it this way since we got that problem. Oh, come on. Let's do one at a time, man. I don't care. One. and one. Now we're going to take this one, cut it on down. I hate doing it like this, but this is the only way, because you got a whole string down here and you can't pull the whole, you're not going to want to pull the whole thing in here. This right here will keep on shredding apart. Alright, so now we got that. Oh, come on, get a hold of it. And now we're going to tie a knot right there. You really don't want to do this if you can possibly help it. And of course, right there, I couldn't help it. Alright. Now, make sure it's good and tight. And then we're going to cut it off. Now, let's see if we can't go on down with it. I didn't realize that was even in there. I don't like it that thin. And we are continuing on. Like nothing ever happened. It should hold it. And all that good stuff. Yeah. Alright. We'll be back. Alright, I want to talk about my box. You got all kinds of the string material in here. You don't want to just keep on pulling from the top and keep on going down, because you're going to get a bunch like white, or you're going to get a bunch of pink or brown. You want to take the bottom, put your hand down in here, and turn it around every once in a while to where you're getting something different. Wow, what a big one. Not that one, another one. Alright, I guess that right there was a personal choice, because I smashed my toe on that. I hit the camera, and it hit the floor. So, but, let's see if we can't do it here, like this, and you see me, man, I'm going to have a bruise on my toe. Anyway, let's see if we can do it like this. You're just going to take it and turn your material. Or you can go the other way, and it will help you be able to get some different colors and different ones. So, right there is too small. See if we can't get a couple of them out of here. That right there is too small. But this right here, oh. I'd like to see what I can do with those little teeny tiny little things. I think that one would be too small too. We'll try it anyway. I'll look at it later. I know that right there is too small. Yeah, that's too small. And all I'm doing is putting the ones that are too small in a Kleenex box. I'll tell you what, this is my thought on this. I might end up taking these and see what I can do. I'm not going to worry about the sizes of them. There we go. And taking and tying them together. Like that right there. Because that's a lot of material that I'm throwing away here. And seeing if that won't work. Look at that. See that? That's the reason why you don't want to use such a small piece. Let's try it again. I will do it later. We'll play with it later. But there we go on that. Now, here we got this right here, this big. And it's working now good. It really is. And almost if I can't get from this one to the next color, because you see this right here is a thick piece right here. And let's see what little thin piece I'm fixing to come upon. There you go, right there. And show you, I'm doing the same thing, pulling my thread and then going up like that. But I wanted you to see that again and see how big I'm getting it already. I think it's working out pretty good. And who knows, I think I might even take these right here. Come on. There's two. And fold, seeing what I can do about folding a bunch of them together and hooking them right here on the end and then cutting them off. That might work. I don't know. It's according how many I got. So I most definitely don't want to do it if I don't have enough to do it. Alrighty, there we go on that one. I'm glad that it's turning out so pretty. I like it. Alright, and I notice on these right here corners, I think this right here probably better to use. These corners here, that's like the first one going up this way, and is the one the pin goes on. And then the first one going down that way is the one you put the pin on. But you want to make sure that you're right on it. You don't want to just do it because this one right here is the first one. This one's the first one. And so are these two are the first ones. So you want to check that out. Alright. I'm going to sit here and go, oh me, oh my, poor old dough. Alright, we'll see you later. Alrighty. I got some strips here to cut down. Just to show you that if you want to, you can cut them down. Let's see what I do here. So I just fold that right there down. And I'm going to put it about halfway. And give it a cut. So there's my two there. And then I got another one. And what you want to do, if you see the back one, this one right here is wider than this one. You want to kind of put it in the middle of it. Then go down, and you want to make sure it's in the front. And then you can put the back, fold it back there. It's a little bit smaller than the front one, but put it in the middle. And like I did that one. And then we'll do halfway. So they're two different sizes. It doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt it. But we did it anyway. Okay, here's another one. We can most definitely cut down. I got me a bunch of them. Well, not a bunch of them, but I got me a couple of them over here. And we'll cut them down so that way I can put them in there. I think this right here is the only piece I've seen of this color. And I didn't want to put it in there as just one piece. I want to try to get as many as I can out of it because of the color that it is. So we got that one. So with this one right here, we can get more than one out of it. So, see, there's one. And it don't have to be exact. Oh, I didn't know I didn't get it all. I didn't give it enough oomph. Alright, there's that one. This one right here, we most definitely can get some out of. And there we go. One more, so we're going to get 4 of them out of this one. There we go. Now we got 4 of them. Now we can start hooking them together. Let's see. So I can't get this over here. Let's see. Alright, we'll be back. Alright. So now, Super can't start adding them to it. And we got white. Put them together. And you want to make sure it's lined up, because if you don't, you might end up cutting off the side, and then you mess your strip up. It's too big. Probably about an inch there, and then cut it down. And if you keep it to where you're cutting on this one, I see it's a whole lot better. And then trying to cut on this one that's attached. And it's easy to go ahead and cut them down. I don't know where I got that yarn from, but I have it now, and I don't know what to do with it. Stick it in there so I can use it to sew with. That's the... This right here, white one, may be strong enough to... work on my wind chimes. I'll have to find some stuff for that. I got some wind chimes that needs to be fixed. I'm going to try to get all these white ones. Well, if you notice, I got a white one here, so I'm going to have a bunch of white ones. Ooh, I better quit on the white ones and not put them on, because there's a whole bunch of white ones already on here. And I don't want every one of them white. I'll try to split them up. And that way. This right here.
Hey, kid, no. Come here. Girl, get back in here. Get back in. Sorry, Tim. No, you're okay.
Yeah.
He was on the porch.
Yeah, he sits on the porch a lot.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he
I
sits.
had to start looking out for him.
Yeah. Did he come back?
No, probably not. But maybe when he sees you fell down, he might stop up there.
Yeah, I'd start looking out there.
Here you go, get up here.
I think he comes down here and sits on the porch to get away from her.
Could be.
And all. But from her, I hear that he's just as annoying as she is.
Probably is.
Yeah. You're lucky, buddy. I did have that tin can down there. I did. Well, come on. Get that worked out. I hope that right there part's not going to be too thin. But I'm going to go for it. Got all different sizes here. I think I got a couple more gray ones. Yep, right here. Take the gray ones and yeah, you're alright, buddy. Alrighty, I think I'm going to call it quits right here with this one. And get busy and crochet some more. And get this rug finished. It takes sort of a few to do it. And I think I was crocheted on the one in the floor, the big one I got here. I think it took me about 3 months to do it. What? It wasn't about 3 months, Rick?
Yep.
And I enjoyed it. Alright, so now, got me a pile. Just say it's bigger, because this is just a smaller pile. There we go, a smaller pile. But then I'll take it after I do them all, put them up there. I take them and stroll them down till I put them down in the floor. And then that way, when I turn it over, I'm ready to get started on it. Like, let me get you playing musical chairs here. Like that right there. And now I'm ready to go again. And pull it. What was he trying to do? He was trying to get it to where he's more comfortable, I reckon. Alrighty. So now we're back at it again. And I'm ready to see what I can get done here. I'm hoping that I can put this right here right in front of my sink. But I'll probably have to end up measuring that in front of my sink. Man, I wanted to cry. The very first rug I ever made was a pink rug. And it had fringes on it. And somebody burnt it. And I come home and I was like, what? And I kept it right there for a couple more days. And I was like, God, I guess I can't bring myself to throw it away. And I told Rick, I said, we don't need to keep this burnt rug. I said, I can't bring myself to throw it away. I said, it's the first rug I ever made. So he picked it up. And he threw it away for me. Which still breaks my heart. You want to keep what you make. Especially when you get older. And you want to keep the things that you make. And I wanted to keep it, but I don't know. I don't know who burnt it. I have no idea. I have my suspicions, but I have no idea. Alright, let's call it quits here. And once you get started, you don't want to stop. You just want to keep going. Look here, I'm at the end. I'm at the end again. Alright. We will see you all later. Alrighty. I'm going to get in the last little bit that I can. So I'm going to want to cut this down. I believe I can get 3 of them out of it. And then that way, I got 3 more little ones to add to it. Alright. Now, I'm going to put this back in my box, because I'm done with it. Alright. Now, this is the last little bit that I've got that I can do with it. After this, I've got no more. So, right here is how wide it is. Alright, I'm going to put these on, and then I'll be back to show you how big it is, and if I'm going to continue or if I'm going to stop it right when I get done with all these. Alright, real quick. I'm going to put this right here, satin or whatever this is in there. I'm using the edge of it, the salvage edge, and I'll put it in there. I haven't tried putting the middle of it in here, but we're going to give this right here a try. I'm pretty sure it'll hold up pretty good in there. Alright. Alrighty, I'm going to take all of these right here, and I'm put them down in the bottom of my box, and I'll pile my little strips on top, and I'll be able to keep those, so when I want to put in the fringes right here. Now, I'm going to keep all 4 of my pins here.
Okay.
Now, I have another pin right here. Okay. And now, this is where I hook it. Let me do a couple of them, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. I hope you can see it. Alright. So, right here is one. Like that. We're going to keep it. Now we're going to take the pin and we're going to slide it through the hoop and then slide it through this one. And then that way, when we come back, it's ready to go. And I am also going to keep my needle with it. So I know this is the needle that I worked on with this. Because if I don't, then I'm going to be going, what size needle did I use? What, you know, try to keep it all together. Alright, let me see what I can do about showing you where I want it at and everything. Well, it's most definitely going to have to take some more, a lot more. But if I can get it to go in here, I'd appreciate it. Alrighty. Alrighty, I have a quilt here. I meant not a quilt, but a rug here that the seams are messed up on it. It's where I used the real thin that I put into the Kleenex box, and I shouldn't have used them because they're too thin. And so are these. See how thin this is? Real thin. And I shouldn't have used them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fix these and show you that you can fix it. Alright, now we're here. And I got me another needle here. And I'm just going to go in here like this. And I'm going to grab this one and bring it through this one. Bring it up to here, and I'm going to tie it if I possibly can. Yeah, those are here, just way too thin. That's why I was getting more. Okay, can't go no more on that. So now I've got me a needle and thread, and I'm gonna start sewing it back down to where it will come back together. I gotta fix this one too. Alright, I'm going to stick it in this one and stick it in this one. Do it at the bottom so you can cut off where you don't need it. And just wrap you around a couple of times to make it hold it. And then we're going to go over here. Go ahead and cut that off and get that out of the way. And then that way. I mean, it's just a rug. Not no big deal. Alright. Here's this one. Go with it. And try to sew it all down. Come on, go in there. There we go. Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to get rid of the those little teeny tiny ones. But I knew I had a little bit of time on this one. So why not? Even if it goes over, I don't care. So there's that one. Now this one right here, let me try to move everything down so I can get to that one. and see what we can do about sewing it up. I'm going to go down here where it's not splitting yet. And I'm going to start down here at this end so we can work it together. Make sure I get one of each side. Come on, don't do that. Get in there. Yeah, it's a little bit harder when you've got material that's bunched up together like this. So don't expect it to be too easy. I'll have to put a little bit of oof into it. I went right in that one. It's not going to work too good, but I'm going to do it anyway. Got to get a good bunch on the other side to make it work good. Come on, I don't want to run out of thread by the time I get done. I don't want to. I want to have it. Come on, I want to bite there. I think I'm going to be able to make one more and that'll be it. Oh, come on, don't do that. Got to go through there. Go over this way. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can't just tie it off right here. And then we can finish sewing that together and be done with it. But that's the way you do it. Alrighty. Well, I think this right here works just fine right here. It looks good there. Now, the thing of it is the sink sometimes just drips water from right here on the corner right here, and it just drips it down. And right on that. Yeah, you might have seen this. This right here is clean. It's just that I use it for just about everything that you have to do with the kitchen. And the side right here, you see where I got food on there. There's snaps right here, and right here, and right here, and right here. And you got the female on this side and the male on that side. So if you wanted to, you can fold it in half and snap it. I can't do it. No. Alright, but you can. And it kind of like holds it together. But these are really good rags. I really do like them. I mean, me a set and Amanda a set. Alright, we'll see y'all later. If you would like to donate to Poor Man's Sewing, this is the way you do it. You go to Poor Man's Sewing, and you mash on it, and then you go all the way up to About, and you mash on it, and right there is Donate to Poor Man's Sewing. I would appreciate it, and thank you very much in advance.